All right, this is take two. What up, night school students? It's your boy Enriquez coming live from self-isolation. We're trying to get this distance learning popping. So we'll get started. I'm on my tablet. So we're gonna see if we could get this going. I got the whiteboard here, ready to go. I got the adding and subtracting polynomials ready to go. You should have had this already from night school. I gave you the package. If you don't have it, that's okay. I'll post it. So let's get started. Hopefully you don't have to see my face too much, but it'll just make it easier for me to write. So for adding and subtracting polynomials, the variable and exponent must be the same, right? i.e. 4x squared plus 3x squared, or 7q3 minus 2q to the power of 3. So the variable and the exponent are the same. Q to the third, x to the squared, x to the squared. Therefore we can simplify these. This becomes 7x squared, and this becomes 5q cubed. All right. Now for multiplying polynomials, when multiplying polynomials, variables and exponents cancel. Can be different. All right, so i.e. 7x cubed multiplied by 3q, 7x squared multiplied by 3q cubed equals 21x squared q to the 3. All right, so we got to keep that in mind when multiplying, and that applies to dividing polynomials as well, I guess. So let's simplify. I can actually write on this. This is a game changer. Whoa. So right on this. Simplify the following. 5a minus 6c plus 3 plus 7c minus 9a minus 3. We're gonna there's a plus in front of the bracket, so none of these variables change sign, so we can remove the brackets. 5a minus 6c plus 3 plus 7c minus 9a minus 3. We could collect like terms. 5a minus 9a minus 6c plus 7c plus 3 minus 3, and we'll simplify to negative 4a plus c. All right. Over here, we'll go, there's this negative right there. It'll change this sign, and this sign. I don't like this color. We'll go back to black here. So this becomes, and we'll remove the bracket, 6x minus 7y plus 8z. It was plus here, so it's going to be minus 16y. It's a plus 6z, so it's going to be minus 6z minus 10x plus 10x. Oh, I could have written on, oh no. All right, so let's collect next like terms. 6x plus 10x minus 7y minus 16y plus 8z minus 6z, and we'll simplify to 16x minus 23y plus 2z. Sorry about my writing, I'm still getting used to this. All right, and for the third one, again, this minus, it'll flip all of these signs. It's going to flip because there's a minus in front, so we'll remove the brackets. 6x squared minus xy plus 2x minus 3y minus 5xy minus 8x plus 4x squared minus 2y. And then, so for here, what I like to do if it gets complicated is I like to put shapes around my like terms. So x squared will be circle. X squared will be circle. And again, I'm going to take, oops. Oh, what's going on? Let me remove that. So I'm going to also take the sign here. So I'm going to take the plus 4. So that's 6x squared plus 4x squared. So then we have a minus xy here. What's going on? And we have a minus xy here, so that's going to be minus xy minus 5xy. Plus 2x. Sorry, folks. It's going to be plus 2x minus 8x minus 3y minus 2y. And then I wish I had more space here. I'll put more space for the next ones. Let me just finish this right here, okay? 6x, oh. So we're gonna do, I'm just finishing it down here, 10x squared minus 6x minus 6xy minus 6x minus 5y. All right. So there it is. Just check your math there, write it in. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to erase all this and kind of put some space in here for us. All right. So erase. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm trying to get more space, but I can't. So we're just going to get started, and hopefully I'll figure this out better for next time. But yeah, distributive property. So when we expand, we're going to FOIL. FOIL. First, outside, inside, and last. So first, x times x is x squared. Last is x times 7 is plus 7x. Inside is negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And then last, negative 2 times 7 is negative 14. And we're going to simplify to x squared minus 5x minus 14. Over here, we're going to FOIL this. So first, 6x squared. Ooh. Outside, 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. Inside, 5 times 3x is plus 15x. And plus 5 minus 5 is minus 25. So 6x squared plus 5x minus 25 is our simplified version here. So we got a big one over here. So let's bed mass, and by bed mass, we're going to do the multiplications first. So we're going to do this right here and this right here. This step first, and then after that we'll worry about this negative. Okay. So use some purple here for the cool. So we're gonna FOIL this. The x is gonna multiply by all of these, and then the 5 will do the same. All right. So we're going to have x times x squared, which is x cubed. X times negative 5x is negative 5x squared. X times 6 is plus 6x. And then we're going to do the 5 times x squared is 5x squared. 5 times negative 5x is negative 25x, and then 5 times 6 is 30. So that's, and then let's simplify this. So x cubed minus 5x squared and 5x squared, they cancel each other out. Plus 6x minus 25x is minus 21. Ooh, no, just kidding. Minus 19x plus 30. So that's that first simplification. Let's simplify this one on the other side. All right, so close this. And then we started with the binomial. We could start with the trinomial too. It doesn't really matter. So let's do this. So x squared times x is, and I'm going to do it over here just for simplicity's sake, x cubed. X squared times negative 1 is minus x squared. So we did that. 6x times x is plus 6x squared. 6x times -1 is -6x. And then we're going to distribute this -2. -2 times x is -2x, and then -2 times -1 is +2. And then let's simplify. X cubed minus 5x squared, -x plus 6x is -x squared plus 6x squared is -5x squared. -6x minus 2x is -8x plus 2. So now we have these polynomials, and then we're going to subtract them. Thanks, OneDrive. So remember, when we're subtracting polynomials, this negative is going to change the sign of all these guys. So let's write this out without the brackets. So this is going to be x cubed minus 19x plus 30 minus x cubed plus 5x squared plus 8x plus 2. Plus 2. So these are going to cancel out, thankfully. So we have 5x squared minus 19x plus 8x is plus 11x plus, and then 30 plus 2 is plus 32. And that's our simplified version. All right. All right, expanding perfect square trinomials. So a plus b squared is the same as saying a plus b, which if we FOIL it out, we'll have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And then for this one, we'd have a minus b. That's what a minus b squared mean. So we'd have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So that's just a little trick we could do. So x plus 6 squared is x squared plus 2 times a times b. So x times 6 is 6x times 2 is 12x plus 36. X minus 8 squared is x squared. This is going to be minus because it's minus 2 times x times 8, which is minus 16x plus 64 squared, plus 64, which is 8 squared. 4x plus 7 is a squared. So 4x squared 4x squared is 16x squared. 2 times 4x is 8x times 7 is 56x. And then 7 squared is, now that comes up, is, I don't want this, 49. And then this one right here, 2x minus 3y squared. Ooh. I'm sorry about this fail blog, people. And it says Sharifa, by the way. because this is my wife's laptop. So 2x squared minus 3y squared. So 2x squared is the same as saying, whoa, what's going on? 4x squared minus is going to be a minus, right? 2 times 2x is 4x. 4x times 3y is 12xy minus 9y squared. All right, so these are perfect square trinomials. When you expand difference of squares, this is what it's going to look like. So we have a squared minus ab plus ab minus b squared, and these cancel out, and then we're going to get a squared minus b squared. All right, so over here, a squared minus b squared, this is x squared. You don't even need the brackets. This is good. X squared minus 2. Minus 4, sorry, because 2 times 2 is 4. All right, so 5 minus x, 5 plus x. This is going to give us x squared minus 25. Oh, x squared minus 25. Ooh, and then this one over here, it's going to give us 100 x squared minus 121 y squared. Simple rules that we could remember. Equivalent functions. Functions are equivalent if when you simplify them, right side equals to left side. All right. Oh, this is long. So let's simplify f at x. So f at x equals, there's a positive, so all we have to do is remove the brackets here. 3x squared plus 8x minus 7 minus 13x plus 9 equals 3x squared. 8x minus 13x is minus 5x. Minus 7 plus 9 is plus 2. G of x equals, there's a negative, so I'm going to have to switch all these signs. So I'm going to remove the brackets. 5x squared minus x plus 12 minus 2x squared plus 4x. Oh, I already didn't. I already went back on what I was trying to say. So 5x squared minus x plus 12 minus 2x squared. This changes minus 4x. This changes minus 10. So now we could simplify. 5x squared minus 2x squared is 3x squared minus x minus x minus 4x is minus 5x. And then plus 12 minus 10 is plus 2. F at x is equal to g at x. Cool. you could graph the functions to tell if they are equivalent. All right, so let's jump on Desmos real quick. Math Desmos. What do we got here? So the first one is sorry, people. I'm trying to do this. Yeah. It's not letting me do that. All right, so maybe this works. Oops. All right, that was a fail. So 3x squared plus 8x minus 7. 3x squared plus 8x minus 7. Minus 13x plus 9. So that's one graph. The next graph will be 5x squared minus x plus 12. 5x squared minus x plus 12. Minus 2x squared minus 4x minus 10. Okay, cool. So we could tell right there, look, if I get rid of red and blue, they are indeed equivalent fractions. They are superimposed on one another, right? So you could graph these functions to determine if they are equivalent or not. So I'll let you folks work through this one yourselves. And this one. We could expand this if we want, actually. X minus 6, x minus 6, x minus 6, x minus 6. So what do we know about these functions right here? They follow the x x squared minus, what the heck? All right, this is what it looks like when it's expanded. So x squared minus 36x, oops, hold on. So sorry, x squared minus 16, x squared minus 12x minus 36, x squared minus 12x minus 36. If I expanded this out, I do not think I'd get that. No, because I'd have, let's see this, x to the 4. Well, it could be actually, no, I don't think so. No, it doesn't work. Because this perfect square trinomial would be x squared plus 36, x squared minus 36. Let's just double check. No. 36. Go. 36 times 36 equals 1296. Yep. So this would be our perfect our trinomial here. So they are not equivalent. So you have to simplify them first, right? And you could use these rules to simplify. So this one is a perfect square trinomial. This one is a perfect square trinomial, and this one is a difference of squares. Sorry about the convolution there. I'm trying my best out here, people. Distance learning, what can you do? So one side of a scalene triangle has a length of 4x minus 2y plus 2. Let's draw this triangle. So 4x minus 2y plus 2. Another side has a length of 3x plus y minus 3, 3x plus y minus 3. If the perimeter equals 10x plus 5y, what is the length of the third side? So this is a fun question because we're adding and subtracting polynomials. So the length equals perimeter minus side 1 minus side 2, right? So it goes 10x plus 5y minus 4x minus 2y plus 2 minus minus side 2, which is 3x plus y minus 3. So the brackets are really important here because otherwise, if you don't have the brackets, you're only going to be subtracting the first term in the trinomial versus all the terms in the trinomial, which are really important. So let's simplify this. 10x plus 5y. This minus applies to all the terms. Minus 4x plus 2y minus 2 minus 3x minus y plus 3. And now we could collect like terms and simplify. So 10x minus 4x minus 3x plus 5y plus 2y minus y minus 2 plus 3 equals 10x minus 4x minus 3x is 3x. 5y plus 2y minus y is plus 6y. And then minus 2 plus 3 is plus 1. So this is the length of this third side. All right, night school. The next video, or promise, will be better. But we're going to start with this one for now, okay? Like and subscribe. Peace.